Mistress was like, oh, I have the power of being smelly. And Teddy was like, no, I smell more. So Teddy and the fat lady, who has all those friends that don't believe in dogs, killed the mistress. Oh no! She's dead. And I wonder why someone wouldn't believe in dogs. They're fluffy. And then I came in and Teddy was like, oh no, not Aleister! Ah! And I'm saving it because I'm giant and manly and I killed Teddy. And the moral of the story is that Teddy is fat and crap and dead and likes terrible pizza and he smells. The end.
Are you sure that's how it happened at the end of the Biggles review?
Well, probably. I sort of wasn't there.
You have to! Because of the reason.
Oh, touche. Greetings, gentle viewers. This is most whimsical, whatever this is of the season. Miss Ernest left a note saying we're watching the Knackery, which sounds rude, and maybe about horses. Maybe it's a sequel to Equus. But based on these clips, it doesn't look like it, which is a pity, because I want more horse buggery. How are those images appearing on screen anyway?
Rather than trying to explain it to you, can I just say it's magic?
Oh, magic! Why didn't you say so? The film opens up with people running around a rather unsafe-looking warehouse, and there's people in white jumpsuits chasing after them. I think the painters and decorators you brought in went a bit mad. Why they sound like that beastie in Power Rangers, no one told me. Maybe having Northern Irish zombies yelling about their muckers and going to eat people's brains for the crack and whatnot was just too silly. And so they dubbed them with something even sillier. Really, if you're that interested in getting a girl to eat, then why not just get your friends together, pull some money, and get a hooker? Hello, me and my friend Basil would like a girl who's into cannibalism. Yes, I mean literally. Hello? 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 I think there's something wrong with this line. This whole intro looks a bit like an escape from a superhero movie. Someone's checking through TV channels and settles on this show, The Knackery, which hopefully has something to do with the film's title. The chap presenting it has a bit of a green outline. Clearly, he was filmed in front of a blue screen.
Our dad's piling on top of you. Are you trying to keep the wolves from the door?
You can hardly hear it because the sound's so bad, but worst fake American accent since John Wayne. So it turns out that this chap was watching the TV. His housemate comes down the stairs dressed like that, meaning that they're homosexuals, which is of course terrible. Then the one in the hat's been selected to appear in the Knackery, but alas, he's never heard of it before.
What the fuck is the Knackery?
His man friend applied on his behalf and got him selected without asking for his consent, and the Knackery is that thing with the zombies. People battle to the death, and if they don't do it fast enough, they send in the zombies, which says a lot about Northern Ireland's rules about health and safety. Fucking Northern Irish, it's a terrible place. They feed thermite to babies. I think I'm supposed to be on his side, but I find it hard to sympathise with someone who has a Battle of the Bone poster. Sexy potbelly or not. In the luxury car they take to the game, everyone else laughs at him.
He is fuckblind.
The silly head in the hat has a meeting with the head of the TV company. I don't know why they filmed it in a doctor's office, though. And he keeps his fake accent on. I don't think the boss man knows that he hired an imitation Texan. He's there to tell him where they got the zombies.
We have a new army of zombies just in.
From where?
From our medical station in Dungannon, they managed to convince 50 of their residents to sign up.
You sign up for zombies? You sign up for zombies? Oh wait, it's Northern Ireland. Their word for fun is the same as their word for death. It's a family show, so everyone's there to watch the bad shot superimposing. No! Show the bad superimposing from the cinematograph! There's 6 contestants. The gay, stupid one who didn't know the series existed, even though this is Series 3. A fat Englishman who'll no doubt use his superior breeding to crush the ape-like Irish. The chap who looks like a taller, thinner, less useless version of the Englishman. Or possibly a slightly muscled version of Moby. This Chinese person who can't speak English, so I wonder what he thinks he's doing there. This journalist who wants a big scoop on the show, but seeing as it's a live show, I don't know why being on it will get you any more information than just watching it. And lastly, this chap in a waistcoat.
Ooh, look at this boy here. Oh, he's angry, he's pretty, and he is badass.
This is silly! There's not enough robots!
6 new contestants will be battling for the grand prize of £1 million against each other and an army of the undead.
Now, I'm not the Miseryness, so I've never televised people battling to the death before. I have, however, watched it, and I really think they need more than one cameraman. Otherwise, it'll get boring fast.
Oh, my, what do we have here? An Asian gentleman. Let's hope you're no good kung fu. I think you would have better luck if your visa had expired and you were back in that boat. The slow boat to China, rather than the fast boat to hell. See me got more?
I have never agreed more with a quick and hard-to-read subtitle. There's a few guards around just in case people try to make a better film, and they're all played by the imitation police officers from Battle of the Bone. I didn't like Battle of the Bone. Not enough cricket. Or robots. And they're off. Someone's taking the lead with another person close in behind and a third person. Yes, being in third. They're running and oh lord, one of them might be. Yes, maybe. They might be passing someone else. And is it? Could someone be about to win? Yes. Someone made it wherever they were going, followed by some other person and whoever and the rest of them.
Told you I'd kill you first.
Oh my lord, the fighting got even worse.
Holy crap, folks! Only 2 minutes into the arena. Already they're kicking ass!
Holy crap! Where are we running to?
You wanna go next?
Bring it on then.
What's that?
No, the cheating bastards.
What?
They sent in the zombies early.
They have a force field to hold back the zombies because it's the future. But why do they have terrible audio? Because it's the future and things are still broken. The zombies in this are sometimes called the ankle biters. So this silly head decides that the safest place to be when they're released is right at the perfect height for them to bite his ankles. But they don't because it's Northern Ireland. They eat cars there.
What team? Take a little help here, Steph.
Look! It's the director of Battle of the Bone! Get the bastard! I want my 94 minutes back! Get the culty bastard! I'll show you fucking zombies! Get that motherfucker! I quite liked Battle of the Bone!
Benjamin, fucking pissed ahead.
Oh, there's going to be fisticuffs! Now, I think this fighting might be better if it was 20% faster. So I'm going to test it by taking drugs! This fight scene is better than 13 pages of Gentleman's Relish! The Chinese chap, who probably thought he was on his way to collect an award for not being killed in a racist attack in Belfast. I'm serious. In Northern Ireland they can't stand other Northern Irish people. What chance does a Chinese man have? So the poor man, who only wants to go home, or failing that, somewhere with running water, gets killed when the Englishman reenacts the Boxer Rebellion on his nipples and balls. Before anyone wonders, yes, this is how the Boxer Rebellion happened. I was there. Hello? Yes? Hello? Listen, I can't hear you. Deep in the heart of the countryside, at the Knackery secret location, this youngster arrives, slips past the defence, eludes the guards, and finds his way there. By accident. This random child is accidentally Batman. Batman would have to be a lot less efficient in Northern Ireland. They lick paint there. They spot the child and immediately call the boss.
Where the hell did he come from?
I think it involved his mummy's lady parts. So the boss has come to a decision. I want you to break several laws live on air and pretend that the child is part of the game. Because I'm evil and I wear glasses.
Now, being the last show of the season, we thought we'd throw in a little extra. Yes, folks, contestant number 7.
Where exactly is that blue screen? He spends most of his time hanging around in a field. Granted, that is the Northern Irish equivalent of a very nice office, but he needs a studio for that blue screen. Does he keep driving back and forth? If it's nearby, why not stay in the studio? Oh, it's probably booby-trapped. Hello, I'm the presenter of this TV program. I won't complain about him hiding there. Why? Because I hid in wood shavings once, and then I died. And then I came back because of the reason. This film is boring. I'm going to practice for an audition. Richard III, the porno. I'm told it's very true to the novel. Ahem. Now is the winter of our impotence, made glorious summer by this dose of Viagra and all the semen stains that lowered upon my bed sheets in the deep bosom of the washing hamper buried. An enema! All my AVNs for an enema.
Oops!
Holy shit! Turn that compactor off!
Why don't they sound like the thingies from Power Rangers anymore? There's yet more fighting. The Englishman kills a zombie, and like a toy with a Happy Meal, the dead zombie gives you a free firearm, because in Northern Ireland they teach you how to be shot before they teach you to poo. And yes, they need to be taught how to poo, because they're stupid.
Ah, fuck, that tickles.
Quick, play the clip with the robot!
This is bad comedy.
I meant the one with the bees, but that works too. So the Englishman gets eaten. It was no loss. I assume he was a Barnsley supporter. Because the zombies only turn up some of the time, I'm beginning to think that they can only afford the zombies on some days. Zombies are expensive. Doubly so in Northern Ireland. Their aspirin is a luxury. Guy in a waistcoat 316 says I'm gonna kick your ass!
Who was that guy? Had the hat, the whip, rode horses, went around the world looking for things. He was frightened of snakes. Who? That's it, Hitler.
Non sequitur! Ha, I bet you expect me to do something silly there. Well, I won't.
What the fuck is going on here? What, you don't know? No, I don't know.
It's the world's most popular TV show. Also, stupid people have said. You're young and therefore into violence. You're the person the show's been made for. How did you miss it?
I don't have a TV.
Oh, well, that's me told. Fucking Northern Ireland. They have sex with Northern Irish people there. The youngster teams up with the director of Battle of the Bone because he's a journalist and still trying to discover the secret of the show from within. When the secret of the show is that people battle to the death and there are zombies. And it's not a secret. And then some silly head got himself tied to a trolley. Northern Irish zombies, always sitting just off camera. So polite. And I've worked out why the guy in the waistcoat is the villain. Why? Because he's good at the game. And the goodies don't seem to understand you're supposed to kill each other. Wait a moment, these zombies. They're wearing face paint. Why would zombies wear face paint? Do they want to be mistaken for the miseryness? I get mistaken for us sometimes. It's not fun. I got tried at The Hague once. Hello? Yes? Hello? Hello? Hey! This phone appears to be defective. Hello? Listen, if you don't answer me, I'm going to take my business elsewhere. There's more running around because there's always running. Someone decides it'll be much cheaper without all those extras and locks the zombies out of the room to have a final battle with the chap in the waistcoat. I love those pillars. They're sometimes solid and sometimes polystyrene. Anyway, waistcoat or not, he gets stabbed in the back. So the youngster and the reporter run off, and the reporter gets killed for trying to leave the game before the game's over, leaving the youngster as the winner. And he takes a terrible secret to the media. The terrible secret that's really obvious for everyone who watches. And within minutes, the makers of the show are going to get arrested for the crimes of making a TV show in Northern Ireland, because television's illegal there. I don't know how Miseryness does this. There's no art in this. You just talk about what's going on in the movie. It's crap. There's no freedom. Something happens and you talk about it. This is a movie. There are many movies like it, but this one is the one that I watched. The one that I watched? Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I don't want to say anything about it because I have chicken to barbecue. So, Miseryness! Yes, I'm here, far away from you. Did you watch the film I sent you? Oh yes, well, parts, but it was like Battle of the Bone Part 2, just shorter and without quite as many laughable attempts at a serious story. I wish the guys had managed to improve since the last film, but no, with the exception of some of the action being better, they didn't. It's just a pity that no one but this hooker I've tied up heard the hilarious things I said about it.
Did you talk about the Hitler thing?
Oh fuck yeah, and I bet I was funnier than you. I still want these guys to do better. I want them to make a good, solid genre film, but this is probably even worse than Battle of the Bone, so I'm not exactly encouraged that they will. Anyway, this hooker won't kill herself.
She looks like she's having such fun. So yes, chicken! I don't really have an ending, so I have to live with that every day. No, wrong way.
They broke into the mall for the wildest all-night party of their lives.
It's dead meat.
But you're never alone. In the chopping mall. Chopping mall. Where shopping costs you an arm and a leg.